What is up, you guys? It's me, Odir, aka the O Review. I'm back. Finally, we got our first little teaser for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Okay, earlier on today, I was going to do a separate video in the mix of the posters that just released because we got 4 official posters of each of the characters of Freddy Fazbear, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. But then again, I was thinking, maybe the next day they're going to release a trailer. I'm going to break down the posters, see what I like. But Jason Blum, teasing fans, posted the teaser for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm excited to see it. And let's just get into this. Let's see what is up for the most anticipated movie of 2023. Alright guys, let's get into this in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, where fantasy and fun come to life. Hit
Looks
it,
like the
guys.
training video they're showing. Oh, they look nice.
In this video, it means you've been selected as Freddy's newest security guard.
Oh, poster for the game. Exact.
We're going to have so much fun together.
Oh! The kid, William. Not bad. Huh. Okay, now let's get into what I can tell from this trailer for what I've seen. Okay, from the little snippets, I can tell that the intro is like the little training video they use for Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Every employee, I'm guessing after the Bite of 87 or whatever they're going to use for this film as the inspiration, because I know they're going to change a couple things. I like the fact that they're using a bit of the game theme in it, because I know that certain video game titles have been using it. Like, this Mario movie has recently used all the soundtrack from the games. And now that I'm seeing that the Five Nights at Freddy's movie is actually leading its way into an actual adaptation is perfect. I see that Mike Schmidt, Afton, is getting his job at the pizzeria. And I feel like now that I can tell that they're trying to do the first, from what they said, I think they're translating the first 3 games into this one, or doing a version of telling the backstory. I saw the 5 children in the woods. I'm assuming that's when William Afton takes them out one by one with the individual suits. I'm not sure whether or not they're going to be doing the same thing as the games. Him kidnapping the kids, taking them in the back, them getting inside the suits, stuffed inside. I don't know if they're going to try and do that, but I like that they included that. Elizabeth, I know she's going to be by Mike's side throughout the whole movie. I'm hoping that because it's on Peacock streaming day as well, that they don't do the movies the same way, where we don't get the theater experience of watching it in theaters rather than having it at home, because I thought we were done with that since the pandemic. There have been a few titles along the line of Peacock, because I know they did that for Firestarter, they did that for Halloween Ends. Both of them were average films to say, but the thing is, I don't want this to be where this movie is not bad because it's on Peacock streaming too. But what I'm noticing is that Megan did this earlier on, where they released the movie in January, PG-13. I expected it to be rated R, but it was PG-13. But when as soon as it got to Peacock, there was an unrated version of Megan that showed more extended scenes, guts, gore. I'm hoping they could try to do the same thing for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and not just a carbon copy of the same film just to boost more subscribers for Peacock, which I don't even use, except when I want to watch Bel Air, The Office, Parks and Rec, whenever other good show is on there. I want to get it back once in a while. But then again, I hope this movie succeeds. I know they slightly said we're getting a trilogy, thanks to Matthew Lillard. But I hope we can actually move on with this film and see whether or not it's going to be a success, even if it's on streaming. But I hope the fact that if this goes the way of Megan, where the theater has a PG-13 version and streaming has an R-rated version, because if I'm being honest, most of the people who love Friday Nights at Freddy's are adults, but the property itself is more mainstream towards children, coincidentally. And I feel like now that if they could try to do that and separate the film for kids in theaters and have the R-rated version at home for us, I wouldn't be mad at it. If they do that, perfect. If they do the same film streaming and in theaters, I'm not down for that. And that makes me kind of worried because that would depend on the quality of the film. The suits look amazing. I love the movements and the realism of how they look. But I want to see the action now. I want to see them talk. I want to see the jump scares. I hope. Surely we might get it. I don't know if we might not get it because I know there was a leaked trailer weeks ago. I saw snippets of it, but I didn't want to say too much about it at first because I'm like, I want to see the HD version when it comes out. We got a slight teaser for today. I just hope that maybe around Comic-Con-ish, depending on San Diego or maybe New York Comic-Con, since it's going to be around October for its release, October 27. I can't wait to see this film, and I hope we get another video game banger on our side because we've been going at it slightly with TV and animation. I hope we can get into the world of horror and get an actual horror video game adaptation. Alright guys, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.